Hi everyone and welcome to the 24th of December. Now it's just down here out of shot, but what I wanted to do is just do a quick recap of everything we've painted over the course of Advent, because it's just been so much fun, some new challenges, some new traditions to learn about, some lovely ideas for Christmas food and drink. So we started off with getting the Christmas tree, Christmas ornaments, church at Christmas and the snow globe, the midwinter horn, the sending your letter to Father Christmas, drinks, animals, the angel, peppernotten, then a lovely Christmas wreath, which I really enjoyed doing just with that single fern. Lovely Christmas Scotty dog, Australian Christmas bells, Saint Lucia crown, Christmas trifle, the vine-arched pyramid, Silent Night, lanterns, the Western Australian Christmas tree, the dreaded Brussels sprouts, the sugar plum fairy, Clootie dumpling, Advent calendar, and of course baby Jesus. So what on earth are we going to paint for the 24th of December? Let's have a look. Da-da-da. Oh, here we go. Driving home for Christmas. Grab your paints and let's get started. I kept thinking to myself, what happens on Christmas Eve? And we've got stockings, we've got people who give books, we've got lots of things, midnight mass, all sorts. And then I thought about the people who only just finish work on Christmas Eve and they drive home for Christmas, and there's that famous song, and I just thought this could be really cool. So we're going to do driving home for Christmas, and to do our car, we're going to start with a hump like that. And the way we're going to do it, we're going to extend that out like that, and we're going to extend it out like that. And then we're going to turn this hump into a bit more of a boxy shape, and we're going to place in a wheel at the back there, and we're going to have a wheel right on the front here as well. And let's get our wheels in there. Just extend that a bit further, and then we can have a window. So my brother and my dad used to have a Beetle car, Volkswagen Beetle from '69, called Florence, lovingly called Florence. So I thought we'd do Florence here. Even though Florence had more chance of breaking down than actually making it all the way home. So driving home for Christmas was not really an option in Florence. So I'm just going to actually sort of turn some of that circle into a bit of a hubcap. And there we go. And then we're going to have some nice Christmas treats. So I think we'll have a Christmas tree coming out of the back window, because that's totally logical. And then we'll have a pile of presents on top. And there we are. There we have our driving home for Christmas. We just need to rub this out a little bit. It's quite heavily painted on. Let's give it a roll and then we can get going. I'm going to paint Florence the car in Scarlet, nice and Christmassy. And as always, I'm going to start with a colour that's not too strong. And maybe even leave a little bit of unpainted space here and there, which means we can just build up layers and add to it. And now I'm going to have a bit of fun with painting in the presents with some wrapping paper. Try and make some cheerful colours. But all of them to be nice and sort of delicate, fairly pale. So that we can layer up with ribbons and wrapping and things like that. And then for our tree, we can just sort of paint in a nice little sort of scribbly sort of tears, I suppose. Then if I add a little bit of blue and green, no, blue and brown into there, we can get a bit of a low light. And don't worry if your colours blend into one another, because we've done lots of nice light colours so things can be sort of painted over, layered up upon. So I'm going to make a nice dark colour for the tyres. And I'm always thinking about where I can just leave a little bit of unpainted space to maybe get a little bit of lightness to the piece, and feels like tyres are a good idea. So just not sort of do entirely black. I've put some silver on the bumper and on the hubcaps there. I've got some really dilute brown and blue, which I just want to use to create the window effect. And then whilst that's drying, I can do a bit more on the parcels. So we can take some nice vibrant what do you call them? Paint. Why am I? Colours. Oh my goodness me. You can tell it's Christmas Eve. Okay, and we'll just do a nice big bow. Just using the colours I've got. Yellow would probably struggle to show up on top of these, but the green, the blues, they're doing okay. We can add a little bit more sort of finessing to those later on. But now down here on the car, I've got some sort of varying concentrations of shadowy dark colour, and I'm going to use them to just help sort of edge and detail these silvery bits. I've also got a wing mirror here. I'm using a bit of Alizarin Crimson to just really bring out sort of light and shade on the car. We're very nearly there. So I've just added a few tiny little low lights on the bows just to give them a little bit more detail, and then we'll just paint in a little shadow. And there we have the final entry into this year's watercolour advent calendar. And it's just been so much fun. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You've learned a few new sort of traditions around the world, or plants, or things you weren't so familiar with. And I've just loved seeing all your paintings on social media, your comments below. It really is a highlight for Ant and me, this watercolour advent calendar, and long may it continue. Thank you so much, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas.